Hey everybody, welcome back to Wonderland. Today is Thursday, so we all know what that means. It's Therapeutic Thursday, and I'm going to talk about taking care of yourself in multiple ways. So let's get started on the video. Alright guys, so I have 3 things that I'm going to talk about as far as taking care of yourself. And the first one is apologizing to yourself for what you've done. So that includes your body, your mind, and your spirit. And when I talk about apologizing to yourself for what you've done, that means taking the time to look at yourself in the mirror and really just saying you're sorry for subjecting yourself to eating certain foods. If you know certain foods are good for you and you still eat them, you're messing yourself up. You're not taking care of yourself. And I'm talking about this today because I actually did this to myself today. I was going to go take a shower or whatever, and I decided to just really, I have a loofah on a stick, like, you know how you have shower brushes? Well, it's a loofah on a stick. So I was doing that, and I was dry brushing myself or whatever. And I took the time to just look at my skin and my face and my hair and just everything. And I realized that I've been subjecting myself to bad stuff, and that I don't have to do that because I love me. But here's the thing, you can't just say that you love yourself. You have to show your own self that you love you. So I need to stop eating all the sugar that I eat. I need to stop eating all the fatty foods, the greasy foods, whatever. So I really took the time and apologized to myself for doing that when I know how sugar affects me, how it affects my skin. I know how greasy foods affect my skin. I know how, it puts on the extra pounds. I shouldn't be as big as I am. And although I have lost some weight, it's not where I should be. Because I am on the shorter side. I'm about 5'3", 5'2.5" or whatever. I should be close to 100 pounds. And best believe I'm not even close to that, okay? So that just shows I haven't been caring for myself. I've been putting others first. I've been putting other things first. So that is something I think everybody should really take the time to do. And if you've watched my Watch Me Wednesday video that I just posted, I talked about a show called It's Okay, That's Love. And towards the end of the show, the main character, who happens to be a radio host, he usually says, "Good night, Chingu do." So, sorry, I'm saying it with an American accent, but it's "Good night, Chingu do." So that just means "Good night, my friend." But instead of saying that, he said "Good night, myself." Good night, me, basically. And it just showed that you can't say goodnight, or which is what they use in the show, but you can't really take out that time for everybody else all the time. You have to worry about yourself. And that moves me on to my second point, which is choosing yourself over others. I realized that I am a person who is quick to run and help others. I'm quick to volunteer my services. Anytime I'm called into work, I'm always available. I'm always ready to run. I don't want to compare myself, but I am Superman. I'm Superman. I'm not even Supergirl. I'm Superman. I always have a telephone booth right around the corner that I can change in and go to work. All right. So that is me. And I realize I can't do that all the time. Although I love getting the hours, I love getting the money, I can't do that all the time because I'm tired. I hurt sometimes. I neglect my responsibilities at home, and my room looks a mess. My clothes don't get clean. And just for a few bucks. I mean, obviously, money does help, but it's not gonna help when you're tired, when you're in pain, when you need to wash your clothes. Of course, you can pay somebody to help you heal. You can pay somebody to wash your clothes, but it's nothing like doing it yourself. It's nothing like coming home and taking a rest on your bed, or taking that time to really add that extra, like, gain sensibles or whatever, those sprinkle things to your laundry. You know, people don't do stuff like you do. So really taking that time and just saying, I can't do that tonight. I can't do that this week. I'm sorry, but this is me time. You know, even if you have to schedule a time every week or every month or whatever where you just do stuff for yourself, you need to do that, because you're the most important person in your life. Without you, you don't exist. Doesn't that make sense? So let's think about that, because other people don't matter for what we're doing. We run our own lives. Obviously, God is the person who runs our lives, but we are responsible for us. We may be responsible, let's say you have children or you have pets or just other family members. You may be responsible for them, but you come first. And it's not being selfish. It's being smart, because you can't help others until you help yourself. Okay? The last and final point I want to talk about is choosing what you subject yourself to, whether that be people, places, or shows/music. Okay? And that is especially important along with the other two things I talked about, because when you choose to subject yourself around people who aren't doing anything with their lives, they're always upset, they're angry, they're jealous, they're bitter, they don't have anything going on in their lives, you will start to pick up those feelings and you'll start feeling the same way. And you can't allow yourself to be around that 24/7, because if you hear negativity, it'll start working on your mind. And once it starts working on your mind, you'll start seeing stuff negative. You'll put on those glasses and it'll just be, let's say you were living in Ponyville. You'll be living in, like, I don't know, Grim Reaperville or something. It'll change completely, and you can't allow yourself to hear that negativity all the time. That's why when I go to work and people are speaking negatively, I find a new place to move to. I let people know I have to go. I can't talk right now. I apologize you're going through that, but I can't hear that negativity. And here's the thing, you can't say it in a way that's like, well, don't talk to me. I don't care about what you're going through. I only care about me. You have to say it in a nice way. So you just let the person know, hey, I really do apologize that you're going through that. I can pray for you if you want, but I don't want to add that to what's going on with me. I don't want to add that to my spirit, because it becomes a burden. It really does. So don't let people put their burdens on you. Don't do that. Really give it to God. He's the one who's supposed to be taking all our burdens. Cast your cares on the Lord, because He cares for you, okay? You don't have to hold it. Even if you're going through something, just let God know, God, I'm going through something. Please help me with that. And He'll take it away. Let Him know, because for a fact, things I have gone through, I was really upset or whatever, I asked God to take it away, and I'm happy. I'm always happy now. Not a day goes by that I'm not happy. Even if things try to come and make me upset, I'm always happy. So if you ever feel down, or you ever feel like there's too much on your plate, don't turn to any types of bad habits or anything. Just ask God to take it away, because He can and will. As far as places and shows and music, whether it be going to a club or just going to places that remind you of things that you've been through. You don't have to do that. Nobody's forcing you to do that. If somebody asks you to go someplace where you don't feel comfortable, obviously you shouldn't go. It doesn't matter whether or not you want the person to like you. Be you, and the right people will come. The right people will come. And I mean, by being you, you're really showing that you care about yourself. Because when you start changing yourself to fit others, you're not taking care of yourself. You might have to subject yourself to smoking or drinking or just doing things that are bad for you, and no one should have to do that. No one is forcing you to do anything. No matter what they might say to you, they're not forcing you, okay? So be strong. And as far as shows and music, I mean, personally, I started listening to Korean music because I was introduced to it in my first year of college, and I really didn't like it at first, but as I started listening to it more and more, I realized that when I translate the lyrics, or when I look up the translations of the lyrics, it's happy music. It's not a whole bunch of cursing. It's not a whole bunch of derogatory lyrics. It's just clean music that is emotion. It's talking about past experiences, and I mean, it's just, it's very touching. So, I mean, I think everyone should find something that really fits them, and I mean, you like what you like. I can't tell you what to like, obviously, but just be very cautious of the lyrics of what you're listening to, because when you sing it, you're singing it into existence. Your words have power. So when you say stuff, you are calling it into existence, and you don't want the wrong stuff coming into your atmosphere. We want all of our area to be clear and free, just like the song says. So I will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for visiting Wonderland. And if you like this video, go ahead, thumbs up. I don't even know. Comment, subscribe, share.